What's up, everybody? This is Rich from True Budget EDC. Use your gear, lose your gear, because if you're not using it, you might as well lose it. So I already did a video today, and I want to come back on and do another one, and only because I might be deploying with Team Rubicon to eastern Massachusetts. They have a state of emergency that was issued, and there's some flooding, and they need some assistance, and I volunteer with them for disaster response. So I want to do this video because I'm not sure if I'm even going, because you register for it, and then they accept you, and then you have to re-accept. It's a whole bunch of stuff you got to do. But anyway, I might be taking off tomorrow or the next day to go there to help them. I actually decided to not be in the fire department anymore, volunteering. I decided that I could help more, helping in disaster response and things like that. The fire department I was in was a small town fire department. Didn't get a lot of calls. I didn't have a lot of stuff, and I just felt like I wasn't really helping all that much, so I moved along. I'm still a certified first responder and a medical responder, emergency medical responder. So you know what? Figured I'll take it to the team Rubicon and see what I can do to help them. So came up. It was in Massachusetts. I'm in Massachusetts. I'm mostly going to respond to things that happen in the Northeast, and then they ask you if you want to deploy, and then boom, you do, and you're out. So we'll see what happens. But I wanted to come on here and do this other video because, like I said, I'm not sure if I'm going to be around for the next couple days. And this is what I got. So this is the Worksharp Micro EDC, and here it is. So these things are gimmicky, you know what I mean? So I wasn't really sure what was going to what this was going to be about. So I actually got a gift certificate or a gift card for my birthday, and I put it on Amazon, and I was just like, you know what, it's not one of those awful pull-throughs, so I'll figure I'll pick it up, see how it is. I didn't have a lot of high hopes, but whatever, I had a gift certificate, right? So I freaking picked it up. So it's about $13. I will link this, my Amazon affiliate link to this item in the description, so if you want to pick it up, you can, and check it out. So it just goes on to tell you that it's a portable 2-stage knife and tool sharpener, and it also has a torque bit set. Sharpens knives and tools, ceramic and diamond, and Torx bit drivers. Now on the back, there's a pull-out, ultralight compact. It does have a 22 angle guide on the diamond and a 25-degree angle guide on the ceramic hone. It's got some 1/4-inch bits. It goes on to tell you a few more things, shows you how they're doing it. 3-year warranty, and then it opens up. And if you guys want to pause and check that out, you can, or pause and check this out, you can. It does have a fine ceramic rod. It does have a medium diamond rod, which on their Amazon store says it's 400 grit. It does have 3 bits, which are T6, T8, and T10, and it does have a bit driver. So wanted to pick it up just to check it out. Like I said, it wasn't one of those awful pull-through things that destroys your knives, and I was a gift certificate, so whatever, it sucked, it just sucked. So I actually just wanted to pick it up, see how it is. You know what? What's that? Made in China, whatever. So anyway, you have your diamond bit, or your diamond rod over here, and you have your ceramic rod over here. Like I said, this says that it's 400 on their Amazon. This, man, I don't know, this is probably like around 1,000. Doesn't really say, that's just a guess, but it's super fine. And I measured it. It is about 2¼ by 2, so it's not very big. It only weighs 1.56 ounces, so it's not very heavy at all either. It does have a lanyard, so you can put it in your pocket and grab it out by that, so that's pretty cool. It does have some gripping right there, so when you're sharpening, you can just go along, you know what I mean, and check it out. I did use it. Here, I have a house knife right now that I'm using. I usually switch knives out at night, so I don't need to sharpen this, but just so you can show you, you just slide it down about 5 times on each side, slide it back, and then switch over to this side, do the same. And it does, like I said, have the bits, and they don't lock in there. There's like a little cutout right there, and it kind of just grabs on the side there. But it's pretty secure. It does have the magnetic, you can hear that magnetic bit driver, and it actually works. I used it to tighten up some things. I just wanted to check to see how good it worked, and it actually does work. I actually used this to sharpen up some knives as well, and it actually really does work. So I'm actually pretty impressed with this thing. Yeah, I didn't have a high hope for it, but it's actually really good. So I have some kitchen knives that are Victorinox, some paring knives. So want to see how that would work, how sharpening those would work. And they sharpen them up really good. I mean, they're not razors, but they're pretty effing sharp. You know what I'm saying? And then I had another kitchen knife that I used, and I didn't have to sharpen that so much, so I wanted to test it out and just hone it on the fine ceramic. And that's actually really sharp too. So it actually really does work, and it's pretty impressive. And normally I would carry my lever gear bit vault, which has 6 bits in it, and then I would carry a small Arkansas stone by Dan's Whetstone. So I'm carrying 2 things. This kind of takes care of not carrying 2 things. Now I got 1 thing. I have the bits that I need for maintenance, and I also have the sharpening ability that I need for maintenance as well. And like I said, I thought this was gimmicky because, you go on the Amazon store and they got a video, and it's some guy and he's like, if you need to carry knives, you need to maintain your knives on your own, and you gotta have the bits to change the pivot screws, and you need to it was like, you know what I'm saying, this is super gimmicky, you know what I mean? I was like, whatever, dude, I'll just pick it up. But it's pretty solid in the hand. Like I said, it's got this grip, so when you're holding it, you know what I mean? Like I said, I don't need to do it. But this is at 20 degrees, and this is at 25. So it's not bad. Honestly, it sharpened the knives that I sharpened. You know what I mean? And I mean, granted, those weren't like M390 knives or D2 or anything. They were like Inox and 7 CR. So, but it did sharpen them, and they are pretty effing sharp. And I was like pleasantly surprised. And it is very EDCable. This isn't something you're probably going to need to use all the time, but it does carry in your pocket. And literally, I had it in my pocket today, and I emptied out my pockets, and I forgot I even had it. So it's in there, and it fits in there good, and it doesn't take up any space. And like I said, it's easy to hold on to. And if you did happen to somehow wear these rods down, this is put together with T10 Torx construction. You could take it apart and spin them around, because they are cylinders, and use the other side if you really ended up doing that somehow. So it's actually not bad. Like seriously, for $13, it's like actually really good. I'm actually really surprised. So again, I will link my Amazon affiliate link to this in the description, so you guys can check it out. And I actually recommend this thing. Like, I never thought I would say that I would recommend something like this, because I thought it would be gimmicky. I'm not really a Worksharp dude. I'm just mostly Norton stones, bench stones. But man, if you're out and about and you don't have anything else, and this is all you have, this will sharpen your knife. I mean, again, it's not going to be a razor. You're not going to put a mirror polish on it or nothing, but it will be a working edge, and it will cut. And that's basically what you need a knife to do. You know what I'm saying? So pretty solid, pretty EDCable, compact. You might want to change the bits out. I know some people are bit snobs. They might want the Wee Hot Air. But these are S2 bits. It's whatever. I mean, these are fine. Just got to be careful when you use them. And like I said, I did tighten some body screws, and I tightened the pivot with it. So that works as well. So there you go. It's a bit driver. It's it's right here, magnetic. You can see it in there. Portable sharpener, lanyard. Actually really cool. So if you get a chance, again, go to the link I put in the description and check it out. You guys have a good one.